To introduce publications and advanced media students to the Spirit Week Story Challenge, I begin by playing energizing, spirited music in class and welcoming them with a running slideshow of pictures showing students what they will be able to experience during the Spirit Week Story Challenge. That will lead into a direct slideshow that you'll see a little bit of here to get them excited about what the story project looks like and how they get to take control and make decisions about the stories they want to tell and how they want to tell them. You can see just from the introduction that a variety of tools and platforms are showcased so students know right from the start the challenge is one that is exciting and empowering. Students will be asked to answer or solve the problem question of what's the story and how do I tell it. And so this slideshow will walk them through some of the news values as to what makes a good story. And then we'll walk them through all of the various storytelling options that we've been learning about, from a traditional news brief and what those qualities are, to student examples from other student media programs around the country for reference, and then some techniques, best practices, and questions. Moving on to the process that we follow for whitneyupdate.com, our news website, and how to promote that piece through our social media. The next option is a Q&A. It's a question and answer interview, and you'll see the same format throughout the direct instruction. Students will be exposed to these various examples that they can continually refer to, which is really helpful for the lower level students, the students who are in level 2 of this pathway, the students who might have learning disabilities or English learners. And it's just a reference or resource that we use throughout the year, but a special spin on it for this particular project, the 3-day project. So then you'll see the photo slideshow. And the rest of the slideshow moves through, again, all of the various options, such as how to live tweet an event or how to do Storify or some kind of other content. And you'll see, again, there are always examples and sort of a narrative with the examples so the students really feel empowered through whichever story format they use to tell the Spirit Week story that they develop in their small groups. So the next part of that introduction to the 3-day project, I would show student photos from past years where students were engaging in this type of project to really get them excited about what the hands-on experience will look like. You can see the collaboration here and the opportunity to learn from professionals who will be out there on the sidelines with them, for example, at the homecoming football game, and that networking and industry experience, to examples where students were leading the brainstorming sessions and leading the interviews, and so it's all student driven, giving them the choice and voice that they want. And each of the photos that I showcase will represent a variety of students and a variety of learning styles and student backgrounds so that all of them feel like they're represented in terms of their age, their ability level, their cultural background, and they can feel like a really safe, they can see themselves in this project. Next, we'll move into some of the hands-on skills that they get to practice, such as their photography and videography. Again, showing them photos so that they can really picture themselves getting excited, all the way through what success looks like throughout the project, and closing with the recognition piece, because students, after a project like this, give each other awards and commendations, such as paper plate certificates, as a fun way to celebrate the best of their work. And so each of those aspects would be an exciting and empowering way, having the fun, spirited music playing, showing them what that would look like, and then again returning to the details of such an in-depth project, all of which would be in this written form you can see here, very, very specifically spelled out to walk them through so that they're able to have visual cues, instructions, and pieces to refer to. This will live on Schoology as well so that they can access it from home. And that is the way I would introduce the Spirit Week Story Challenge. Thanks.